I've been doing YouTube for over a year. One of those videos was rating maps in Gorilla Tag. So today, I decided to do it once again. Let's do this stupid rating thing. Our first map we're gonna rate is Caves. Let's go. So what do we have to say about Caves? I mean, it's purple, it's cavernary, it's top. We got these crystals. That's my name. Like, Caves is bad, but like, it's not that bad. Honestly, this map is pretty mid, so it's getting D tier. There we go. Up next, we have Parkour. Oh yeah, we got this very nice cobblestone. We got some very nice parkour. This is obviously the best map. Alright, we have Soy Sauce here. He's gonna speedrun parkour. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know about you, but personally, S tier, bro. Honestly. I think I might have to change my answer. Like, it might just have to go down. Just maybe. Up next, we have Beach. Alright, so next up, we got Beach. Up next, we got Beach. It's very colorful. There's a lot of pink here compared to what it's supposed to be. What do you think of it? Okay, like, bro. Personally, what I love about Beach is definitely these little castles and these little umbrellas, because I think that just adds a nice touch. Alright, Soy. Me personally, Beach definitely gets an S tier. Only because it's definitely, in my opinion, the most detailed map. Up next, we have Clouds, but it's the revamp. Okay, now about Clouds, I personally love everything they did with this. They made it completely bigger, so much better, and there's so much more detailed than there was last time. Athuro, what do you like about this map? Alright, based off their details, and based off how much work they put into Clouds, I'd say it's definitely S tier. 100%. Alright, up next is Mountains after the revamp. Okay, for Mountains, I definitely have mixed opinions. One, I do really like the pink slide, but that's only temporarily, so I mean. And second, it feels a little bit too small compared to the other maps. Alright, well, Soy, my rating for Mountains is B tier, bro. It's really not that good. Alright, up next, we got Forest. So obviously Forest, everybody loves Forest. There's a whole lot of walls, whole lot of trees. It's everything old about the map. Nobody wants this map to revamp. It's just overall a good map. So by that knowledge, obviously Forest goes in S. No, I'm just kidding. It goes straight into S. Not even a question. Next, we have Basement. This was actually the first ever update video I had, which was Basement. So this is pretty cool. And as you can see, they've revamped it many times. They've gone from just normal couch in the maze to like a giant science stuff. And now 2 couches, more monsters, and this weird platform thing now. Obviously, I think this version of Basement is the best, but the science one was pretty fun too. So if we're basing it off the knowledge of Basement right now, I'm giving Basement a solid B tier. Mainly because of the changes they had, and sometimes you can have fun with like going small and hiding stuff and doing whatever. Next is Canyons. Now, at first, this map was absolute garbage. Nobody liked it. It was terrible until they made a revamp, and then people thought, hey, this is actually a pretty good map. I thought so too. But now in the modern day, every single map has these ropes and stuff that people enjoy, so it kind of fell off after a year. But I do very much enjoy the open space that you can have in this map, which very few maps have. Which is an exact reason why I think it is essential to have a big, giant open space map. That's why Forest, Beach, and Clouds are so popular on the list. So for the open space alone and the idea of ropes, zip lines, and Wild West stuff, I'm actually going to give Canyons a B tier also. Now, some of these might change at the end, but this is just what I have for now. And lastly, we have City, which is right here. Now, the question is, are they going to change this map? I honestly have no clue, because it's not really a map. It's like a 50-50. Like, it's a map where you buy stuff, but it's also a map that you can technically tag people if you go into a private lobby. But if we were just talking about basic textures and places alone, this is kind of a weird map. As far as the houses look very outdated and bland and dead, and the only thing saving these said houses are the cosmetics inside them that give the color. To be honest with you, I think my favorite ever edition of City ever was the spring of this year. Like with the tiger suit, the lights, the flower lights, it was just it was the best city we've ever had. I think a second place, though, is definitely the Christmas with the lights, and then, like, the little snow globe over there. Like, it just, the tiny things is what makes city good. But without those tiny things, it's kind of just like a bland, dark, empty map. So let's say we were not talking about cosmetics. Where would we rank City the map, not the cosmetics? The map, in my opinion, it's a D tier. The reason for that is because it's just, there's no color. Like, the only colors you're gonna get is the info sign, the nice gorilla store logo, and the mountain sign. That's all the color you're getting. The rest is gray, white, and black. And this is the main tier list, but what would I change for this as of present day? Well, first and foremost, I would downgrade Clouds to A tier. Although open space is essential to maps, that map has too much open space. Let me show you what I mean. Like this is excessive. That is like super high in the air. You ain't ever gonna tag people in this map. Like, the gliders is the only way you're gonna tag somebody, which is why I think this map is most definitely not a tagging map. Like, this thing goes on forever and ever. It never ends. This is a very cool map with very cool additions, but with no tagging essential things. What are you gonna do in this map? All you're gonna do is glide for like 5 minutes, get bored, and probably go back to forest. Secondly, I'm giving Caves an upgrade to C tier. One of the main reasons is, unlike these maps, Caves actually has color. For starters, we have this gigantic purple crystal that like lights up this area and it looks pretty cool. And then these little hexagons that light up the downstairs area, so that way you have a nice rainbow color here too. And another thing I want to point out is how much like extra little details they add into this map. To even where they brought back references to OG caves with the crates, so that way people could play crates if they wanted to. Although I don't really think that the new map is better for crates, but they still incorporated it, which I highly respect. Now, this wasn't here before, but this recently got added, and I'm glad they kept it. The little fishes here, like, they're so cool to look at. Like, you just go down here and have fun with the little fishes. In my opinion, it's the little things that they do that make caves better than mountains in so many ways. And the music here is just, it's the best kind of music. Well, at least for normal music. That's not, like, special themed. And with that, this is my final tier list. With parkour being F tier, mountains being E tier, city being D tier, caves being C tier, basement and canyons in B tier, clouds in A tier, and finally forest and beach for S tier. Let me know what you think of this tier list and tell me what you would change different in the comments. I'll see you later. Goodbye.